Howdy, how's it going? My name is OhDough. Hope we're doing good. Today we have a little stun lock build to help you perpetually, kind of, stun behemoths and Dauntless. So if you want to sit there and just shock proc it, stagger it a little bit, but mostly shock proc it, then this is a build that you might like. It's also a good build because if you're playing Malkarion weapons, you can teleport pretty easily, and that is always fun to do, especially in hunting grounds. So the build is going to be using the Malkarion sword. You'll want to get this. There isn't really a great way to do this without using the Malkarion sword because the slots and the cells on the other shock weapons aren't very good. So I got Iceborne and Rage in the weapon, Avenging Overdrive as a special. By the way, this can be changed from Avenging Overdrive to Valiant Overdrive. That can happen in any build you want, but it comes down to what would you rather do? If you want to shock proc it more often, then use Valiant Overdrive. If you want to parry attacks, which is pretty fun to do, then use Avenging Overdrive. You can mess around though, do some different stuff and have fun that way. A recursive hilt is going to be the modifier. You could change it, but recursive hilt feels pretty good. If you were to change it, I would go with dynamic blade core, personally. And then the bond is going to be the Stormclaw sword. You could use Drask, but I think hitting the tails is just rough on the sword. Like trying to focus tails is just not that great or fun. So I'd rather just have more meter generation and just always be in my my special meter, always be in my special basically. So moving on, we got the Resicary helmet, Shroud chest piece, Torgadoro gloves, and Boreas feet. I should probably click these and show you the cells in them, but I'm slacking. That's my B. I seriously want them to let me be able to show you guys my build without having to click so many buttons. Like, what if it showed you the cells I had in my gear, like on the side here? If I clicked a button, like down here, show build, show comprehensive look at build. That'd be sick. And the lantern, Drask guy, because if you're using Drask lantern, that also helps you contribute to getting your shock proc, since that is mostly the goal of this build. So we got some conduit in theirs. Potions don't really matter. Pick your own poison. Cells are going to be Conduit, Iceborne, Overpower, Rage, Wild Frenzy, all +6, with Discipline and Energize at +3. This is actually not a bad build. Like, it's really not a bad build, but the fun thing is with Sword, because it attacks pretty fast, you have the resounding echo you place on the ground. This will help you contribute to your shock proc a lot faster. I think I have a build like this on the Axe, but Axe is not that great at doing shock proc unless you're using a certain modifier. But the sword is very good at doing shock procs and initiating that stun on a behemoth. So it's pretty fun to do. I was getting like 3 shock procs on a behemoth in one fight that was pretty short, and I could probably get more if I just played a bit better, if I had certain specials equipped. So if you want to sit there and give your teammates some extra overpower up time, or just see what it looks like to stun behemoths a lot, then it's a fun build to use. So hopefully this helps you in some way. If it does, make sure to like the video, comment down below, and subscribe for more gaming content. I'd appreciate that. Make sure to use credit code OhDough in the Epic Games Store or the in-game Dauntless store. That helps me out a freaking ton. If you don't use my code, use someone's code. It helps out whoever you're helping out a lot. And make sure to use a code often because they do expire every like 14 days, which is dumb, but it is what it is. Lastly, I stream on Twitch at twitch.tv/OhDough. I stream it pretty often actually recently. So check it out. Play some Dauntless, some Apex every now and then. And join my Discord to see when I go live and things like that. So all plugs aside, thank you all for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.